Kava, currently trading at $3.89 with a ticker of KAVA with a market cap of $569 million. But before trading or getting involved with this cryptocurrency, guys, gotta know what it is and their platform. So basically, their platform allows people to borrow money or USDX stable coins and get some yield, have some earnings with it. But I'm gonna break that down a little bit more when I get to their website. Let's see what markets you guys can get part of. Let's see, they're on Binance, Kraken, QB Global, Get.io, Coin One. So they're on a lot of different platforms. So trading, hodling this, if you want to be able to part of this, they have that available. When it comes to ratings, guys, I did not find a rating for this cryptocurrency. But when it comes to the news, guys, I did find something new that just came out recently. Is that their new upgrade they just had? So if you're looking at more about learning about this cryptocurrency, read more about their update they have. You can go to the full website, the full article. I will have this link below. But let's hit that their main website, guys. So here's Kava.io. So you guys can let's see. You guys can grow your crypto safely. You guys can learn more about lending crypto, how you guys can get some earning from it. So here's how to generate USDX stable coins in loans in seconds. So if you look at their total asset value, you can see how much their borrow APY is. So I like that it's something different. There's actually some utility to cryptocurrency and their platform. So lend, borrow, start earning. So reward APY. So for some of these, you guys can get some good earnings out of this. So this is another way to earn some income. Out of all the other cryptocurrencies I do talk about, have talked about in the past, some have very little meaning. This one has some utility. So it's not like a meme coin, which is, I'm happy it's not what I'm doing right now. But also here's some of the fees that goes over some of the volumes. So actually let's talk about some of the reward APY for some of the asset classes. Let's hit their Twitter page, guys. So here's their Twitter with 145,000 followers. If you're looking for some of the news that are relevant, also about the update, check that out, guys. It's going to be on their Twitter page. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter, Andre J. McClendon. I talk about a lot of politics, trading, and stuff. But let's get to that price prediction, guys. We're on in tradingview.com. Now let's look at the big view of Kava before we start bringing the daily. Now, you can tell it has been very volatile. It's been very, very volatile. You can look at some of the other brokers that have out there different pricing. I'm using this one right here to make it a little bit easier for myself. So we do have it at $9 at their high, a little bit above it. But let's go to the weekly, break it down a little bit more. So this gives you a little bit more perspective of what's happening. Hit that $9 level, push down very, very, very hard. There's a lot of people taking profits. Apparently, a lot of entry for here, a lot of interest, sell off, big sell off, and I think this is might going to continue a little bit lower. This might head down to this major support zone, but let's go to the daily to break it down, okay? So we get the big scheme of what's happening. So we're currently trading at on here $3.93. Now, if you break this down, look at this massive support zone right here happening. We have this right here, this zone here, and it barely dipped into that. Now, when doing guys' levels, man, for me, you don't have to be perfect with it. You literally can just zone it out, as this is just an area. You can see that a lot of big buying pressure, sell off, back to buying pressure, did that big pull up to the $9, and slowly people are taking profits out. Now we're down to here, bounce up to $3 level, pack back up, and now this is where the super trend is shown that it might be turning to a bullish, or it might just be a flick, like turn green, and then back to red. So let's break this down off of like basically a win reward possibility, because the way it's doing right now, let's see. Entering right now, if you're gonna just say dollar cost average in, and you're not using margin or leverage accounts, this is not a bad location to get into, because if you get in right here at this if I was gonna get in here at basically at the $4 level, my downside risk is only $1, so it's like 25% down. So I mean it's pretty big when it comes to a loss, but depending on how you're going to be dollar cost averaging, like every 5 cents, every 10 cents in, or like I use an example, if you get paid, by your job, make $500 a week, take $100, you pay into Kava coin, not saying what to do, just as an example, and you can dollar cost average like that. But if it's going to maintain and bounce off this level here, off the support to head up higher, I think the only possible easy, easy price prediction would have to be this level. This would be basically like 630. So $6.30 would be the price what I would be going for if I was going to get into this cryptocurrency off of the market price, since it's not too far away. So my first thing would be jumping on market price. And if it did go down lower, I'll dollar cost average in, because I wouldn't trade this at all. And by trading them, by using like a leverage account, and basically if it will multiply my gains if I'm correct, but if I'm wrong, and if I was going to use margin or using a tradable account, I would have to get in a little bit earlier and get on off the first jump in, except the second one, because the second one might head down and go down and break the support or continue on. But if I'm going to enter in now off of market, my first entry would be right here off of market. So first entry, and my target profit will be head up to $6.30. Let me modify this real bit. And just say I'm wrong and head down lower, I'm just going to dollar cost average in and buy at basically like every 25 cents lower, buy another entry, another entry, another entry, and hold that to the $6. But I'm sorry, to the $6.30. But if I'm incorrect and it breaks down lower, to me it would be better to cut the position and not hold down lower, because if it breaks down past the support zone, this could be pretty dangerous. Let's go to the higher time frames. Let's go back to the weekly. Like this can go down to 250 or even below. So this area is pretty key. And for me, if it breaks down the area, I'm just gonna cut the trade, take the loss. And I don't like holding down that point. Now some people will hodl, say, yeah, I'm gonna hodl it. It can be a 50%, 60% loss. To me, I just cut the losses earlier and not try to risk so much. So that'll be my objective, guys. I'll do one entry, market if it continues and reverses off here. If it doesn't, I'll have multiple entries, basically every 25 cents below to down to this support zone. Once that happens, or if it happens, and basically you can just set up with buy limits, multiple like market entry, buy limit, buy limit, buy limit, and to head up here. Now, how I'll protect the trade is that if it goes up and say it hits a $4.50 or $5 level, I'll move my stops that are currently at and move it above the entry. So if the market goes down and knocks out my entry, I leave with the profit, and that's how I can minimize losses, unnecessary losses. So if it hits this $6, what I can do is take profit, remove one entry, completely take out that trade. This would be and move up my stop loss also. So my risk is now it's a risk-free trade. Then I can put the gains into other trade or think about looking at possible re-entry. But that's my price prediction, guys, $6.30. If you have any questions or comments on how I came to that, I mean, I broke this down very logically, very simple. So if you have any questions, guys, please let me know. Well, I'll show you guys my website, AndreJMcClendon.com, where I talk about a lot of cryptocurrencies, stocks, a lot of things about financial stuff. And if you're looking at indicators and for trading for MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, or if you're looking at building an indicator or an EA, we can have that conversation. I do build them. I trade mainly by EAs. So if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. Or my trading course, just let me know. And we'll have that conversation. But please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.